Hey guys, it's Stephanie. I'm running a little late, so I'm going to try and do this quickly. But I went to Beachbody's Franklin Covey training this weekend in Boston, and there's still one more left in Chicago. And so if you live close, I would say absolutely go. But if you can't go to Chicago, they are going to be announcing some additional dates and locations, and I strongly encourage everyone to go. It was really, really a great weekend and really helped me to kind of focus and get organized. So I just want to recap a few of the things that I took away from the weekend. There are some licensing issues, so I'm not actually allowed to share any of like the worksheets or anything like that. But I wanted to just go over some stuff. So the Franklin Covey method, they use the time matrix, which is it's 4 quadrants, like a square, divide it in 4, and it is productivity versus urgency. I have a whole video on this, and I will link it underneath this when I post this on the team page. So definitely watch that. But this weekend really helped to clarify some of the more kind of nebulous parts of it, like how you define what is Q2 for you. So I just want to go over a couple of things really quickly. Okay, so they give you this nifty book, which I'm not really allowed to share, but the one thing that I do want to talk about, so they're all about choices and how you have a choice with how you spend your time and what your priorities are. So the 5 choices are this. 1, act on the important, don't react to the urgent. 2, go for extraordinary, don't settle for ordinary. 3, schedule the big rocks, don't sort gravel. 4, rule your technology, don't let it rule you. And 5, fuel your fire, don't burn out. So I wanted to actually talk a little bit about the section scheduling the big rocks, don't sort gravel. That is all about finding your Q2 activities, and Q2 activities are the activities that are important, but they're not urgent. So they're high value activities, you get a big return on them, but you're not rushing to get them done, and the quality of those tasks is not suffering because they're not urgent. So one of the things that we talked about in the training is that, we all have so many different roles in our lives. Some of us are wives, some of us are students, some of us are coaches. Well, we're all coaches, but some of us are health coaches, and some of us are just Beachbody coaches. Some of us are personal trainers. There are all these different roles, and not just like your profession, but some of us are friends, some of us are mentors, whatever that may be. So they suggest narrowing it down to between 5 and 7 of your top roles that you have, and really making those, basing your Q2, your goals and your activities off of those roles. So I'll just share my example. Let's see if I can pull it up. Maybe I should have done this before. So for me, I gave myself 6 roles. I kind of have 7, but I left my corporate job out of this just for the purposes of simplicity and using an even number. So my roles are athlete, coach, leader, spouse, yogi, and student. And so I put together kind of like a mission statement, or almost like a big goal or a strategy for each of those roles. So for me, one of the things that I have learned that I really need to do is slow down, take time to reflect, evaluate the progress that I'm making, see what's working and what's not, and make changes. I've kind of just been barreling forward, and so that's where the yogi piece comes in for me, kind of being more mindful with what I'm doing and a little bit more reflective, taking some time to slow down. So that is just kind of an example of what the goal is for that role of mine. And now I have activities or daily to-dos or whatever that align with that. So I do daily meditation, I have yoga practice, I am spending some time journaling and doing some reflective activities, really kind of self-centered. But those activities could be whatever really aligns with your role and what your goals are. It was a really fun exercise, and they only gave us time to do 2 roles, and I have 4 more to do, so I'm going to be doing that. But I encourage you guys to kind of go through this exercise and, evaluate where you're spending your time and if you're spending it in these areas that are very important to you. So that's all I can really share on this. Feel free to ask me any specific questions. But again, I do encourage everyone to go to this training. It is an investment in your business. It's definitely also just an investment in your life. This will just help you get organized and get clear on where you're heading in your life in general. So yeah, that's it. Just wanted to get this out and done really quick before I lost track of it. And everybody have a great week, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.